Single large main compartment and a smaller freezer door on the top. The shelves from the main compartment were missing. "My mother had a refrigerator like this one," said Walter, pointing at it with the opened bottle of water he was holding. "And a matching stove. She was crazy proud of them. Horrible shade of yellow, if you ask me." "Technically, the color is harvest gold," said Stitches. "Hugely popular from the 1960s all the way through the 70s. Walter frowned at her. "You think it's been here that long?" "Hard to say," she answered, shrugging. "Though it doesn't seem likely someone would bury a new one." She stood up, passing her medical bag to Collie with one hand and stretching out the other toward Walter, which he grabbed and pulled. Emerging from the depths of the trench with impressive composure, she tugged the plastic hood away from her face and hair, now plastered wet against her head. She peeled off her jumpsuit with relief and stood beside them, taking off her glasses to clean them. Walter passed her the bottle of water he'd been holding for her. She replaced her glasses and took the bottle, drinking from it gratefully. There were a number of people milling about the area surrounding the trench, each involved in either further securing the scene or attending to some detail. Tomas Alva, Lana'i's only full-time cop, officially part of the Maui County Police Department, a police photographer busily loading equipment into the back of his car, the crime scene team from the main station in Wailuku on Maui, burial council officials who were required to attend the scene of any uncovered grave that might have a cultural tie, and a terrified-looking young couple who were clearly tourists, huddled by a rocky outcropping at the edge of the field. They were dressed in matching, brightly patterned Hawaiian shirts, and on the ground beside them were two metal detectors, their long, narrow handles clearly visible. Looking over at the couple, Cully sighed. "I guess I should go and talk to them one more time before the woman passes out or starts wailing again," she said. The offer sounded half-hearted, even to her own ears. Stitches glanced at her. Walter regarded her with a raised eyebrow. Cully glared at them. "Seriously? Surely both of you can see she's one wrong word away from another bout of hysteria," she said in a defensive tone. "And yes, before anyone points it out, I'm fully aware I'm not at my best with overexcited 20-somethings. Both Stitches and Walter turned toward the young couple, considering. "Probably put a big dent in her day, right?" said Walter, his smile lopsided. "They're just kids on vacation. Not every day you go looking for buried treasure and turn up something like this." Cully exhaled. Okay. Point made." Walter's grin widened. "One of these days, you'll realize I'm always right." Cully snorted. "Playing the uncle card?" He reached out and patted her lightly on the shoulder. "I can safely say that not only are you my only niece, you're absolutely, without doubt, my favorite one." He turned to Stitches, who had begun to wad her used jumpsuit into a ball. "You all through here?" She nodded. "For now. I'll know more, of course, once we've moved everything back to the morgue and I can do a proper examination." She surveyed the long-abandoned appliance in the hole. "Meanwhile, good luck with the search. Hopefully you can find something that will be useful in ascertaining an identification." "Well, we've searched as much as we can with the fridge still there," said Walter. "Maybe there's something still hidden beneath it. We'll see, I guess." He wiped a few drops of sweat from his brow with the back of his hand. "I'm going to head back to Maui after we get the body and fridge loaded up on the launch." Stitches had already walked off, making her way toward a waiting car that would take her to the harbor for the roughly 9-mile boat crossing back to Maui across the Auau Channel. Walter strode toward the backhoe, gesturing to the driver. The engine turned over. Parked beside it, a truck fitted with a flatbed also roared to life. The drivers of both vehicles made their way slowly toward the open hole, guided by Walter. Cully peered once more into the depths of the trench. Lying inside the no longer gleaming harvest gold refrigerator, dressed in a pair of